And welcome back, everybody. Here I am, Mr. Vormithrax, with some more Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. Because, you know, it's Monday. It's 4 o'clock on Monday. Therefore, time and my schedule dictates, Vormithrax shall be here, speaking about, that Cataclysm game. Okay, I had to do a switch over from my YouTube settings back over to Twitch, so I gotta go double check, make sure everything is set properly. As always, let me know if something's wrong, something's not working right. Do these buttons work? Hey, look, these buttons work. Hey there, Waxy. And Rim, howdy howdy. Modlist. Modlist! Okay, so that's working, voice is working, video is working, notifications are sent. I think we're good. I think we are all set. Oh, hey zombie dog, I know, buddy, I know. Just wait a short bit, they'll get to you. Don't worry. Maybe somebody else will have a chance. Maybe they'll let somebody else spend a few points. We'll see. We'll see. Nope, they're not gonna do it. They can't help themselves. They are also trapped in a Pavlovian response. Oh, let's see. Whoa! All right, let's finish off the bag. What's in there? What kind of drags? We're down to the drags. Get your nose out of the bag, you beast. Okay, put that empty bag over there. Oops, that's not the one. That one. That's the button. Alright. Here you go, you mangy hound. Alright, a whole bunch of little tiny pieces, little broken off chunks left. Here, go get them. Oops, crap. They're over there somewhere. Okay, zombie dog's all taken care of. Do not fear, I successfully executed a daytime raid on Costco yesterday. Which is always a bummer. I wish I could go at night so I could utilize my night vision and, you know, kind of work my way around the huge crowds of zombies, but
I'm
nope.
the new king of the Cataclysm.
You are. Who was the old king? It wasn't me. Who did you depose to become the new king of the Cataclysm? And how did you go about that? Was it through assassination? Did you just, usurp them? Was there usurping going on? Yeah, I did brave the feral humans at Costco. We got that done yesterday. I managed to escape with a giant bag of meat treats for the zombie dog, so he'll remain tamed for another few weeks. Okay, we'll get things started fairly quickly this evening, this day. I just want to... Whoa, what you doing over there, dog? Oh, some of the treats got kind of under the bowl. He's relocating the bowl. Yeah, we're good there. Everything seems to be good. All right. Raiding at Costco on a Sunday? I know. I went early enough. Many of the feral humans had not yet risen for their day of throwing rocks and being generally annoying. So I was able to get it in and out pretty quickly. Your first character after a long hiatus just got wasped to death. Did you enjoy the experience? Did you learn anything that makes it a useful and fun and exciting encounter? Are you looking forward to your next encounter? Oh man, wasps. Wasps and infection fatigue mechanics. Those are on my hit list right now. Hate them both. I'm gonna keep explaining why. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright. What else did I need to talk about real quick? Where'd it go? What happened there? Yeah, Curse Twist. I did see the donation come through just before we went live. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. If you are, hanging out here in chat somewhere. If not, then, thanks in the future when you catch the YouTube vid. Or the VOD here on Twitch, whichever. Let's see. So when we left off on Friday, we were labbing. We were labbing, man. Science lab. We were labbing. Unfortunately, we encountered a single floor lab, and a stupid Hulk has released all the bots. So the bots have escaped and are wandering freely, which makes it a fairly dangerous environment. Fairly dangerous. So that's an issue. I thought about it over the weekend. I'm not sure it's worth me actually pushing into this lab any further, given the danger potential. The risk versus reward is a bit high, because I'm not likely to be able to use what's in the finale. It's possible, and I'd really like to get at least a peek at which finale it is. I might try that, but we tried it Friday, and the enemies were hanging out right by the door I was going to need to use. We can possibly get to another door, and I might, like I said, I'll think about it. We'll do some checking, but I'm halfway inclined to just get in the car and keep driving. It gets squirrely. I get nervous when the bots are out and about and they have free reign. So, we'll see what we can do. All right. Oh, that one. That is correct. Now I remember why King of the Cataclysm. Totally forgot the reference. You are correct. You are the new King of the Cataclysm. At least my small portion of it. No hot tubes? Yeah, no hot tubes. Hey, my guy, my person doesn't show a name. What's up with that? I hadn't noticed. Supposed to be Barney. Barney the 12th or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We can change that. Barney the 12th. There you go. Maybe I accidentally got rid of it when I was looking at this or something. That's possible. Well, there you go. We have our name back. Simple fix. Simple fix. So yeah, Saturday we did have the YouTube celebration for the 10K subscribers over on YouTube. Went well. Way more chatting than I expected, but the YouTubers were pretty excited to have me available and available to chat at. So we did a whole lot of chatting. We didn't get nearly as much game playing done as I had anticipated ahead of time. It was mostly a chat session, which is fine. It was good fun. It was good to see some new names and chat with some new folks. So it went well, and yeah, you know, we're gonna do some things. Gonna be changing a few things in the way I do it, and I'm gonna be a lot more proactive and in your guys' face about you know, shilling for the channel. So expect some of those PSAs and messages about go out and support your small channel creators. Not just me, any small channel creator. If you like what they do and you're consuming their content regularly, come on, shake out the change in your couch and convert it into fiat currency on the interwebs and send them some. Whatever you can do. It extremely is important and does matter to small content creators to get direct support from their devoted viewers. So please go do so. But we're not going to get into that right now. For me, right here, we'll go ahead and start playing Cataclysm. So let's turn that off and start with some gameplay. So we just retreated from the lab. I showed there was a bad guy, a turret. We're in pretty good shape. Let's just head right back in. Oh, I did want to mention a couple things real quick. They fixed my map problem, so the map issue did get fixed, so I did get updated. We are now updated with the map not going away when I updated my build, so we are up to date versus the most the most recent experimental build is what I'm using right now. And another option has been rolled in. You've heard me mention it a few times in the past as a wished-for thing. You go to graphics, we have this new thing down here. You can say, use tiles to display overmap, yes, and then you can pick a different tile set for just the overmap. Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I like choice. I like choice. So yeah, you can now separately pick a tile set for the main gameplay windows, and then a different tile set's map tiles if you would like. Perfect. I am not doing those at the moment, so I'm still sticking with the ANSI Tileset, but for those folks that want to check it out, there you go. You have been heard. Your wishes have been granted. At least one of my wishes, anyway. Okay, let's get moving before Deranged Optician sends any more bees my way. Are those technically bees? Or yeah, see, those are bees. Those are Barbies. Those aren't wasps. Those are just Barbies. No danger there. Okay. Let's jump back in. Hopefully I don't get insta-killed, because that would be somewhat embarrassing. Alright, so here's our tactical situation. For those folks that were not able to see Friday's episode or check the VOD, this is the one-floor lab we have encountered. There are no doors anywhere up around here.
Message load error. Please try again.
Message load error. Please try again, huh? Huh. Alright. Mr. Clock says I want a map tileset that mirrors the ascent symbols, the ASCII symbols, I assume, but with zooming. I believe that is an option, or somebody's working on that, or that is a possibility. One of those things. I'm pretty sure that if there isn't one now, somebody will create one that reproduces the original ASCII version, but in a tileset format. So, there you go. I believe that is something that's going to happen. Hey there, Desokum. Desokum. Just checking in. We'll watch the full bid when you can later. Well, thanks for checking in. Appreciate that and the donation. Have a good time. Check you later on the VOD. So yeah, back to the circumstance. So, like I said, we come down here. We've got no doors in any of these other directions. There's a room here, and a room here. That presupposes there's probably a room here. There's probably a room here. And there may be rooms beyond those, but we're blocked any other direction. This is the finale room we have determined, because we had a Hulk that was in this hallway when we first came down the stairs. He broke through the wall here. 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 He broke into here. And then my assumption is he got shot to death at that point by the robots inside the finale room. And I think he also destroyed a wall in this section. Either here or here. Some wall in here is gone. Because after we had come in and searched this room, when we came back later, there was all of a sudden a robot in here. The only way that could have happened is if one of these walls had gone down. So, that's kind of our circumstance. We followed the Hulk's path, got to, I don't remember, like right here, and there's a robot in this room as well. So, they're kind of loose. I don't have a way yet of blocking them from further movement into the lab. So, that's kind of my conundrum at the moment. I'm worried about even moving into this room to check this door because of robots coming down, seeing me through the windows or the glass or whatever. There's also zombies in here, but I just don't know that it's worth it. I think it's going to be a bit ugly. And I don't think that the danger that we're putting ourselves in is going to be worth the potential reward. I'm not likely to get access to the things I was hoping for, which were access to libraries and barracks and things like that. There's a small chance there might be some, but it's a one-floor lab. So the chances are fairly small that I'll ever get to anything there. And then there's a high percentage of finales that I just don't care about what the finale offers. So, if I knew for certain what the finale was, I could absolutely make my decision right now. That's the only sticking point. I'm just not sure it's worth the attempt. We moved over to this door, but there's a whole bunch of noises from right on the other side, and there was no way I was going to open that door. I could go through and check out this area. Yeah, I'm just really nervous about doing it. I can easily get cut off. I can see myself getting cut off with no other movement path other than trying to have to get through a turret. And I don't want that to happen. So, I think likely we're just going to leave. So, yeah. We can distract the robots. Yeah, you've seen me do that a bunch in the past. There are ways to maneuver them, but I'd have to be super cautious with my light use. I wouldn't know a lot of times with time passing where they move and when they're out in different directions now. I think I've contained this side over here successfully, but they have a direct path through here. If I could block this with something that completely blocks the line of sight through here, like a bookcase even. If I could build a bookcase right here and close that door, I think I'd have them contained again. So, I don't know. I'm still considering, I'm pondering. I could be convinced. But another option is I could... let's see. I've moved them away from door areas previously by like coming out and then over to here. I tap on the wall over here. I just kind of go tap, 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 move across, tap, 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 move across, tap, tap, tap. And that'll pull them sometimes away from the door area. But I don't have a lot of maneuvering room to do that kind of thing. So I'm not sure if I'm willing to do it. It just makes me nervous. I don't like having gun-toting robots wandering around the area. As soon as I step into a lit section, I get insta-blapped, and then the run's over. So yeah, I just don't think it's worth it at this point in this particular character's stage. So, go back and look at our gear again. We got a few guns, we got some shotgun, but not much ammo. We got plenty of 223, 556, because yes, we got rid of the turret here in this one. Using the ever-amusing power of trees. I got to demonstrate the power of trees. I haven't done that in forever. It was hilarious. I had fun. I enjoyed it. Very educational moment, hopefully, for a few folks, especially when this hits YouTube. I'm going to get some comments, I know, on the episode. Friday's episode, when it hits the YubTubs. Let's see. What else? I think we were having problems. Well, we're having problems in a few things. It's been kind of a weird run so far. We got not much in the way of books this time. We do have MREs. Alright, so movement-wise, this was a bit of a dead end. Just straight road, no maneuverability, no option to kind of drive around the city. We can back up, come back down again into this entry area, but I think it's going to be just trees to here, and once again, I'll not be able to maneuver around this city. So that might have limited utility. We haven't gone out this way yet. We're essentially just kind of circling our starting position. There's our starting position there, Barrington. And we've got access to 2 of the new Transcoast logistics facilities that have the new modular labs under them. That's one of the focuses on this build. Plus we have a bunker up there. It's just a pretty good area. So I've just been kind of doing a light, loose circle around the area. Opportunity looting, trying to grab some stuff we can use, get healed up from some misadventures, all that kind of stuff. Just get in there and end them. You've got an assault rifle. Well, that's great and all. That's a good way of getting killed. It can be done. If I had more grenades, I'd think about it. I could just roll grenades at them and get rid of them pretty easily, but we unfortunately did not come across any extras. I had just enough. I think I've got one more, if that. So, I don't think I would find anything in there necessarily that make a big difference in the current operation and run of the playthrough, so I think the smarter move is to bail out and do some more driving and opportunity looting. Get our skills up a bit further, get some better gear, and go that route. So I think that's what we're going to do. Cost-benefit analysis just doesn't fall into the right ratio for me on this one. What do you need before you go to modular labs? I need a lot. I need a lot. I need a lot. I haven't actually experienced one. I've just I kind of showed them off a little bit during the YouTube celebration live stream. I teleported into one and kind of showed a little bit of what it looks like, just to explain what they are and that they're new and their intent in the future and all that. But I've never gone into one in actual gameplay and so on. From the brief glimpses I've taken from teleporting into them, lots of turrets, lots of robotic type enemies. Just lots of stuff. So it's going to be a rough environment. And since I'm not intimately familiar with it, I'm going to have to be way more cautious. So it's going to be an end of the run kind of thing. I'm likely not to touch them until after we've at least gotten a good portion of the main parts of the challenge completed. And then we'll go poke at one, because I don't want to I don't want to not explore the theoretical practical skill systems, the proficiency, and the using the e-ink tablet to record books and all that. There's been some more changes in that regard too. They've modified things with that thing a bit. So I want to make sure we get a good solid demonstration of all that stuff and make some progress in that regard before I stick my nose into one of the modular ones. So it'll be towards the end of the series. Yeah, I know, labs are more fun than driving. Well, to some people. I get a lot of comments of, Vorm, I'm in a lab again. No! I completely understand. I completely understand. That's where they put the stuff. I gotta go there. Or start there. Alright. So, what time is it? It is just gotten dark. As is tradition, I have no idea what my sleep cycle is. I've completely forgotten where we are there. We're rocking hiking boots. I have combat boots, but I decided to go with the hiking boots. We've got the mining helmet. I think the motorcycle armor was the only thing I was somewhat questioning, given my current just run away strategy. We have Martin Riggs. What is Martin Riggs? Martin Riggs is a rubber hose. I don't know. I still don't get the reference, but Martin Riggs is a rubber hose. What else? We got the Binocs. I think we got the hammer. So we've got our hammer, our screwdriver. I believe we have all there. All on that side. Inventory there. No, stop doing that. What the hell? Oh, there we go. So, yeah, we got the hacksaw, we got the screwdriver. We don't have a wrench. No wrench, so we're still down a wrench. That's our only main tool that we're still missing. Otherwise, we've got the wood axe, we've got the pickaxe, and so on. So we're in pretty good shape for the basic tools. We just recently got the Binocs to help us out with our traveling, and we just recently got a big old pile of ammo. So that opens up some possibilities for us. So let's take advantage of that. Let's just plan on continuing our driving crusade for now. Did shrapnel work good against robots? Explosions work pretty good. They're not that tough. You can kill them with one good burst from a rifle if you can land the shots. And they have a fairly long aim time, just like regular turrets do. So, with a good opportunity, as long as you're careful about not taking too long aiming so that they can wind up their aim themselves and get the shot off to kill you, they're not really super hard to kill. Grenades, any kind of explosion nearby will usually do it. A lot of things. But I'm just hyper cautious around anything that shoots bullets at me. And for good reason. I've demonstrated it many, many, many times. You can't trust the game. You can't trust the lighting system in the game where you should not be able to be seen, but suddenly you are seen for no good reason, and then you get shot to death. I just don't trust it. I've demonstrated it too many times. So I'm ultra hyper cautious anytime bullets are involved where I can't control the encounter directly and know what the light levels exactly are going to be and where the enemy's contained and so on. Need a helmet to use a pickaxe? No. I think I'm missing a reference there too. Is there ever anything useful in small dumps? Minor items that you can probably get easier elsewhere. I don't remember small dumps having anything particular interesting. The regional dump was a good source for Hack Pro back in the day, but now that there's no control laptops, that's gone. Plus, they're full of NPCs with guns nowadays. Oh, the pickaxe causing collapses. Man, when's the last time I saw a wall collapse or taking a wall out? Well, I gotta preface by saying most of my using a pickaxe, I used to go through metal doors, so there was no chance of collapse. So my occurrence of using a pickaxe to go through a wall is a lot smaller. And I don't remember too many collapses happening. You go through the wall, then you knock out the rebar, and you're in. And do we still have wall collapse opportunities for these strong ones? I guess my sample size of using the pickaxe to go through stone is not high enough yet. I don't remember having a collapse occur on me anytime recently. It has to happen, but I don't know. I've never dug down, not a single time. I've never actually dug down. I've never dug down to make a staircase. I've never dug down to get into the hazardous waste. I've never dug down to make a cellar. I've just never dug down. I've never really seen the need or done it, so. Okay, we still haven't moved or done anything. We're gonna sit tight. Like I said, it just got dark. My making light option is also fairly tight. There's no light in those rooms in there. Is that right? I don't think there's any light. No light. No lights. Alright, so other than the computer terminal providing dim light. I also shouldn't hang out here. I don't want more collapsing to take out the floor or anything like that, so. Let's go ahead and just maneuver out into the field here. Get the reality bubble outside the range of the lab area. Oh, feels good to be back in a Humvee, though, let me tell you. Home sweet home. Yeah, you can dig down and make rooms and cellars and bases and all that, but I don't know why anybody would ever take the time to do it. There are cars in this game? Oh, there is such a plethora of cars. Spawn. Vehicle. What? Oh, I'm in a vehicle. It won't let me. Here we go. Spawn. Vehicle. What kind of car would you like? How about an Apache helicopter? Armored transport, animal control trucks, street sweepers, beetles. We've got hot dog vans. We've got, electric scooters and bikes, folded wheelchairs, hatchbacks, golf carts, ice cream trucks. I mean, you name it. It's all there. And the even better thing is, not only does it have vehicles, but you can take the vehicle apart down to the frames and wires. And you can build a vehicle back up again from scratch. Yeah, we have taco trucks now. There are taco trucks now. That is fairly new. I haven't tried out the taco truck yet. I remember seeing it and mentioning it. So, yep, we have cars. You can drive them and everything. This one's even got a grenade launcher mounted. This is the Humvee. With a Mark 19 grenade launcher with 9 rounds available to fire. Alright, currently we're just using it as a pristine reading platform. We're just going to read books and sleep and eat and all that stuff. As soon as I check my how do I make light status. So we don't have... the battery's fine. I could probably do it via the ceiling light, but I don't like doing that until I get a storage battery installed. I know I had at least one candle left. We burned that one out. I got 37 charges on that candle, which should get us through one final night. So, where are we at for skills? We finished reading a few of our books. So we got healthcare. We're at level 3 for our theoretical knowledge. We just need to do more actual healthcaring. A verb. The verb of healthcaring. We just need to do more active healthcaring in order to raise our actual practical skill up to our theoretical skill. Which for us is basically, well, actually we might have... Did I check this? I think I checked this before. Yeah, we don't have anything recipe-wise. Saline solution, actually. Saline solution is pretty easy. Wasn't there another saline recipe? I think there's another saline recipe. Yeah, that's about the only good option. We need a bunch of salt. We don't have a bunch of salt currently. So there are some crafting options you can use, but we're kind of limited. I believe they have added some more practice recipes. Hey, look at that. Fletching. Computer beginner and intermediate. The beginner, you can use smartphones. Of course, laptops and the e-ink. Regular intermediate, you have to have a laptop. I wonder what the advanced one is going to require. That'd be interesting. So, yeah, we have practice skills. That's another thing we're going to be checking out during this particular run. Oh, let's see. Guess I don't have a lot of... We got fab to 3, our knowledge level's 5, so we could do some more fab processing. What do we got? So many news. I gotta get rid of them all. Must get rid of them all. You're offending me, you bright green new message. Damn, that's a lot. And the bar just keeps going. I need to be able to toggle that thing off and on. Wow. That's longer than I remember. Okay, now that we got that accomplished, that's upper level. So, yeah, we can do some fun stuff. 60 out of 60. I have exactly enough scrap metal. Wood clogs just takes planks. We can get lots of planks from where we're at currently. 2.5 hours carving. Fab 3. Yeah, let's do a wooden clog. Alright, so, crouch. Activate our candle. And let's make clogs. Where are we at currently? We're at Fab 3 and 0%. With XP bonus until we hit level 5. See how far we make it on one clog. Fab 4. So we made the level with the one item. Look at that. That makes it pretty easy. What's our next recipe? P:, Fab. Oh, what's the simplest? Oh, there's nice and simple. Metal fishing spear. Fab 4, only 10 minutes though. We're gonna have to make a few of these. Scrap and chunks, scrap metal or chunks of steel. Easy peasy. I think I'd rather do like this. I only have one long string with me? How do I only have one long string? Usually I'm scooping those up. That seems a little weird. Duct tape, planks, nails, bags. Yeah, we could do a batch of makeshift wooden bolts. They're an hour and a half. None of that stuff is anything particularly hard to get a hold of. So let's do that. Not going to use them, but we'll just make them. Which recipe? So that one uses duct tape. That one's just plank, nails. Oh, even more duct tape. Yeah, that's fine. Less duct tape. Planks and nails are pretty irrelevant. Or I can use the scrap metal. Yeah, we'll do that one. Use the scrap metal and use the plastic bag I will never use again. And drop the clogs on the ground. Wait. Dispose of your wooden pair of clogs. Drop those on the ground. Give it a try. Where are we at? Almost made it! 91%. Right there. That one recipe. Still only 2 in the morning. Didn't take long. Alright, do it again. Dispose of, drop. And there we go. We are at Fab 5, and we actually made some progress into or towards 6. So we still haven't hit our max because we're gaining. So yeah, our theoretical knowledge is increasing as well as our practical by actually making the items. So it's keeping a little bit of a pace ahead of us. So we're still getting a bonus because we haven't reached 67%. So we could just do the same recipe a couple more times, and we would we'd actually get to level 6. Yeah, let's do that. 5 in the morning, daytime. All right, turn off our candle. Still not tired. That's good. Do it again. I saw the Fab message flash by, so we've hit Fab 6. That's honest to goodness actual Fab 6, and we're just barely still ahead of it. We've only got a 7% bonus ahead of it still. That's fine though. It's raising very quickly and easily. Now this character is kind of built for learning, so don't take this as what you're going to experience. I purposely built this character with a lot of this kind of stuff in mind. So we're a bookworm, we're a fast learner, we're a fast reader, we're an optimist. I haven't been consuming my sweets. I need to start hitting the candy. Optimist and Sweet Tooth are going to keep our morale high, which is going to help keep our focus high, which is going to help us learn faster, combined with fast learner, fast reader, etc. So the guy's kind of stacked, plus he's got a ridiculous high intelligence. So don't take this as, like I said, the average. Just use big V to mark as red. We'll do that on the next tab. Is skill Rust enforced now? Have they turned Rust on by default? And does it apply to games in progress? I think this game was in progress ahead of time. And is it... Where is Skill Rust set now? Is that still in the debug menu? Yeah. So, I have it off. I'm not sure if they've turned it on by default yet. I think there was talks of doing it, but since this particular challenge is carrying through, the world had it set to off at the start. And it's something you can set to off still, I believe, if you want to. I don't have a problem with the Skill Rust thing because I know they're using it. It's not the same skill rust that used to be in the game. It's being used in coordination with the theoretical practical knowledge systems. And I've read up on what their intentions are with it, and I agree with how they're trying to do it, and I think it sounds pretty cool. So I don't have a problem with the skill rust, but I have not yet experienced it. So till I actually experience it in game, like I'm doing now with trying to get a face full of the theoretical, practical, all the other systems. Now that I'm doing that, I can offer some opinions on the experience and learning it and figuring it out. And then later I'll be able to talk about what I feel the balance is like and all that kind of stuff. But right now, all I have is some vague readings, and I don't know how current that information is. So, but that's where it's at. Think the advanced requires Hack Pro? I think you're right. I think I remember something about that, about the advanced requiring a Hack Pro, which would be great if Hack Pro is back into something that needs to be used again. I hope medical does the same thing with that one medical, what's it called? For forever now, I've been asking, yelling, pleading for somebody to make that medical version, not Hack Pro, but there's a medical version of that never had a function. And I always thought it should be, if you had one, you'd get like a bonus on the surgery for installing CBMs or something. But maybe if you have that, you can get, it's a requirement or make it faster or something for learning medical. That'd be cool. What's the best way to learn how to play CDDA apart from playing? Playing. Everybody's going to tell you that. Just play. The plan, and I talked about it in detail over the weekend during my YouTube celebration stream, is I am currently working on a new updated tutorial for new players coming into the game. That will talk about it now. Don't talk about it. I don't want to go into all the details now. I'm working on it now. I'm hoping to get it out this weekend. We'll see with my time commitments if I can manage to do that. But it'll be a lot faster and more friendly than the previous tutorial. I'm not going to try to cover everything under the sun with the game. It's just going to be episode 1. Hello, welcome to Cataclysm. Here are things to know. Here are the important resources to be aware of to get help. Here's how you install. Here's how you configure the video and the sound. And then here's the basic interface. Episode 2 then, after that, will be world creation and character creation. And then going in-game and actually explaining the basics of the interface. What do all these things mean? How do you get to information? What keys open what screens that are important? Things like that. And then the final one will be actual in-game demonstrations of the important systems and mechanics. What does fatigue mean and how does it work? How does the movement action point system work? What are the basics of combat? What are the basics of healing and things to be worried about that enemies can do to you, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be a 3-part series broken into those rough kind of sections. And then in addition to that, I'm going to put a GitHub page up on which new players will have the option to download a character pack that I'm going to create. I'm going to create 3 distinctly different characters and the worlds. Load the characters into the worlds, make sure the worlds are new player friendly, so I'll teleport around and set as much as I can of the random stuff into play, then return to the starting position. That way I know that the world is set and as friendly as possible. I'll save those, put those on the GitHub. People can download the character pack, just copy it into their world folder, and then they can launch the game and load up one of the characters. And for each character, I'm going to have a separate gameplay video that walks through the first day or 2 of playing that character. So because it'll be as set as possible, as set as I can make it with the random factors, they'll be able to follow along almost key press by key press for the first day It will diverge because I can't control some of the random that happens. So there will be divergences. It won't be a complete key press for key press. But they'll be able to largely just follow right along with me. I'll talk about what's special about that particular character build, why I built it that way, how to take advantage of the benefits, what to worry about for the negatives, and then how to survive in the initial starting environment that they begin in. And I think that'll be the best, most gentle way that I can come up with to ease people into the game. It's a notoriously hostile starting new player trying to experience game. It's got a very, very dense, obtuse control system, and there's just so much to it and so much you can do that people just kind of get lost in what should they do. So I'll try to alleviate that as much as I can. So look for that. I do have other videos on my website already. I've been doing tutorial stuff for it for almost 5 years now. Some of that stuff's a little bit out of date, though, and has pretty poor production values compared to what I can do now. So, keep reading, keep reading. There's a profession with a boost to autodocs now. Is that one of the Bionic ones that are only in the, you know, the mod? Or is there an actual regular game, non-modded Cataclysm, a vanilla one? Metasoft, that's the one. Metasoft. The name escaped me. Don't have a number pad. It's not a problem. There are control schemes within the game that are set to allow still playing without a numpad. Vim keys, I think they're called. I forget now. There's various options. I think they can be adjusted or turned on off somewhere. I forget. I don't use it, so I don't remember where exactly it might be. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. No clue, just randomized. Maybe had Bionic's mod loaded. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is a Bionic, I forget what it's called. Some kind of Bionic doctor class that gets bonuses with the auto doc. There may be some other one that I'm not aware of, but... My hope is also if the character packs thing via GitHub is well received, then I'm thinking of also crafting short, contained adventures for people to try. So I'll set up a challenge, I'll create the world, create the character, teleport around the world to get the map set as much as I can, then set up some kind of circumstances with the debug menu and putting creatures or items or whatever different places, and then allowing people to download that and attempt the challenge, just if they're interested. So that kind of thing may be possible. I just got to find a way of doing it that is safe for both directions and is available to everybody. All right, back to what I was doing. That was a bit of a diversion. Let's see. So we're hanging out in the field. We got some fab done. We're up to fab 6 already. That kind of surprises me, actually. With the little amount of materials we had available, I didn't think we would make it to 6. I don't usually bother taking it much higher than 6, maybe 8. It kind of depends. But since I very rarely craft anything difficult anymore, or haven't recently, I'm not used to needing to push the skills up beyond a certain point. What other books do we have available? Only other ones I can really read right now are Fab to 10 and Archery to 1. I don't care about archery. We'll get that one reviewed and then dropped back down, along with a pipe. So, yeah, we need books. We need books. Our book supply is woefully inadequate. Rename vehicle to Vengabus. Dang it, I'm not getting references. What the hell's a Vengabus? Rename Vengabus. Oops. There you go. We are the Vengabus, aka Humvee. Old song from the early 20s, is that the 1920s or the 2020s? Oh, you mean the aughts. Alright. I get most of the sci-fi, fantasy, horror, pop culture type references, but I'll be the first to admit my musical references are going to be pretty bad. Especially if it's a Euro dance track from the 90s, apparently. I don't feel so bad about not getting the reference this time. Oh no, we are suffering the ultimate indignity. No, woe is me. Old butter. Chug, chug, chug. 32, 27, 26, 25. Keep going. Smash that old butter down. Better to carry it as calories in my tummy than toss it out on the road. Alright, so we are still at the exalted status of overweight. That is the correct weight you always wish to be. No other weight is acceptable. Let's see. We're full, we're slaked. That's all good. We passed a bunch of time. I still did have a bandage going, so that's good. Let's reset that. What are we down to? 11 bandages? So yeah, medical items and books. That's still high on my list, and we're not likely to get either from that lab. Don't worry, we're not leaving the area for a while, so we'll probably come back and finish that lab off. But for the moment, we're going to ignore it. Now that it's daylight, let's go ahead and get some more driving done. Vorm says higher rifle skills speed up aiming. I so seldom care. I completely stopped caring about weapon stats so long ago. I just really don't pay attention. I mean, rifle, ammo type. Is it plentiful? Yes. And usually about the only other thing I care about is capacity of the magazine. Beyond that, I just honestly don't care. I mean, it makes so little difference tactically. Having the zombie or enemy step one space closer is a massive difference in your aiming ability versus adding 14 mods that give you 1/10 of the difference that zombie stepping one space closer gives you. I just find the whole weapon system to be obtuse, overly complicated, overly dramatic, and fairly useless. Just because of the engagement ranges and the other things that are more important to an encounter. I just stopped paying attention. I want to say it does in some small way, and it should be an easy thing to check regarding just create a test guy and give him a rifle and look at the aiming speed, or yeah, the aiming speed at level 0 versus give yourself level 10 and see what it says. Another issue is that so many of the gun numbers are not correct. So many things interact with each other, it's really hard to tell sometimes whether you're getting a benefit or not. So, are bows still ridiculous? They're still I still don't like the imitation. I'm not going to get around that. The bows have not changed implementation. What is changing, though, which will have a dramatic effect on bows, is they are instituting a weakness or a weak point system for zombies, for enemies, so that they're not 100% armored or not armored. So a soldier zombie, for example, is just armor whatever. I don't know what it is. We'll say 20. So it has an armor value of 20. It has an armor value, its highest most hair follicle has armor of 20, and its left big toenail is also armor 20. It's armor 20 from top to bottom. So they're changing that. They are now being built into the enemy's weak points. So it will more accurately represent what the zombie actually has. So a soldier zombie is going to have good armor on the torso, less so on the limbs, and so on. So they'll have weak points. So archery will get better because you will occasionally hit a weak point and you'll get more damage through. You might get that 10 times crit value instead of just guaranteed always, no matter what, plinking off of it because it's 100% top to bottom armored. So that's a big change that's coming. How much it's been implemented yet, I'm not sure. I know they've got the bare bones infrastructure put in, but I don't know if they've actually started applying any of the changes. It's going to be a big change, so it's going to take a while to get that one implemented. Let's get this Venga bus on the road. Okay, if you say so. Because Slater USA insists, I shall now drive the Venga bus. There you go. We are traveling in the Venga bus. We have a river. Oh crap! I still have notes on. Hey, look, it's a drug deal. How do I know there's a drug deal? Because the map is telling me there's a drug deal. It's out of my range of vision. I can't see anything on my screen. I can't tab to see anything. But hey, map vision magically lets me know. Look, there's a drug deal. We could go look for stuff here. Thanks, drug deal. Or thanks, map. Let's go turn those off. I forget why I turned those on. Was I demonstrating that for somebody? Where was that? That's under auto notes. Goodbye, auto notes. I forgot I had you turned on. Okay. We're just going to keep driving. We're going to ignore the drug deal. Because I shouldn't know that that's there. Which is why I don't use the notes. Too often they show me things I shouldn't be aware of. If you like them, feel free to use them. I don't care. Just be aware of what they do and what the benefits and what the restrictions are, and make your own educated decision. Because I am not the boss of you. Well, except Vendadirt. Him I can be the boss of. He's just silly. He needs, direction. Is it still a shout out when I'm actively mocking and ridiculing? Does this still count? Is any news good news? Is that what I'm learning here? Where's the Migo? Directly ahead of me. No Migo. Oh, and there's the scout. Alright, it's not the Migo I worry about, it's the gun-slinging scout if there's no other targets. I think they just killed the other target. I see nothing. Whoa. Well, there's an OG-7V 40mm rocket. I don't know why the aliens are toting those across the interdimensional rift. Is this supposed to be a science body site? What the hell was this? Why is there a rocket on the ground with some rocks? That's kind of silly. Well, it's looking like there's not going to be much to do here along this side, so we're going to get blocked by forest and river. I'm going to assume that's going to continue this direction. We're going to forest and get hit by river here. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll back up to the north and go around that golf course again. So now the Kraken and Flaming Eyes are showing up. Hey, Flaming Eyes. Alright, let's go wide around that mess. So would auto notes have told me interdimensional rift here, beware Flaming Eyes? do auto notes catch those? I haven't played with auto notes for a couple of years, so I don't know what they say nowadays. Kind of curious if interdimensional rifts show up, because that would be hilarious. What do we got here? We got a bunch of Labradors and a zombie snapper. I think the poor cute Labradors are in for a bit of a rude encounter. Let's see who wins between a pack of Labrador puppies and a slavering zombie crocodile mutant. Labrador bleeding and running, bleeding and running, bleeding and running. How are they doing? They making any progress? No damage whatsoever. Oh, that is sad. I am definitely clicking the not made for children button over on YouTube when I post this video. Help them? Oh, thanks. They're on their own. They could have run away. Okay, the golf course. So many birdies. Sorry, cute pets get the same treatment from me as NPCs. I learned long ago, don't try to rescue. Do not try to rescue. That's I ended a lot of challenge runs just trying to rescue my pets / NPCs. No more. Swore off that nonsense. Oh, here's an opportunity for some mini nukes. These are sealed. Oh, look at this. Wait, wasps, giant wasps. Excuse me. 32 and ignoring, huh? I'm a little nervous. Alright, what's my base move? My base move is good. My speed is good. So we're at our normal, good movement rate. As good as this character gets, anyway. What do we get? Coffee? Coffee and an IFAC that has hemostatic power and powder and some gauze and a few bandages. Inventory, golf bag, insert. Just give me that, and that. You can keep the pouch. Alright, so that one wasn't too exciting. No mini nukes. Uh-oh. Migo snuck on again. Another Migo site just to our east. That wasp coming closer. And no mini nuke. Tear gas and smoke. Smoke might have a use. I don't care about tear gas. Alright, so not as cool as I was hoping. I was hoping for another, what was it, 26 fire axes? I forgot what we got. Damn it. Stupid Migo scouts. What else is over there? A rail laser sight? Ooh, exciting. Could care less. The engagement ranges that are involved. Who cares? Hey, he's trying to shoot me. I leave my... Ah, he did shoot me. Damn you, Migo scouts. Shot me right through the back. Through the back of the vehicle, that is. I didn't close my trunk. Okay. Yeah, let's just go this way. Stop for a moment. I have nothing in my hands, right? Oh, I have makeshift wooden bolts. Let's get rid of those. We'll just let that, Uh-oh, what the hell? Kablooey! We broke the Cataclysm again. Cataclysm go boom. I don't know what did it. Something about the bolts, or I don't know. Let's see where the auto save puts us. Always a fun adventure, seeing where autosave gets me. Load BookMobile. Are we back to that damage on the bow when you try to drop it crashes the game type of issue? Well, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's a good one. We got lucky. I don't think I did anything other than hit the airdrop. So the airdrop won't be there when we go back along the same path, because that's a random. Well, I don't think my reality bubble came through that area before. So yeah, the airdrop's likely not there this time. But yeah, that was a lucky. Oh wait, before we go anywhere, let's reproduce this crash. Oh, I don't have the. I do have the bolts in my inventory. All right, can I drop them? Does it crash me? So, I didn't do anything else other than get back in the vehicle, and I was just going to pass time to wait for the compression. With my hands being free, you can compress the bleed and get it to stop. I was just trying to pass time. I wasn't doing any special commands or anything. Yeah, I don't know what that one was. That was kind of weird. Unless it was location specific, something weird going on the location. Shock zombies. Shock zombie.